Eudokia, Eudocia, originally named Fabia, was a Byzantine woman who became the first empress-consort of Heraclius from 610 to her death in 612. She was a daughter of Rogas, a landowner in the Exarchate of Africa, according to Theophanes the Confessor, empress. Her birth name was Fabia. She was betrothed to Heraclius when the future emperor still resided in the Exarchate. The Exarch at the time was her father-in-law Heraclius the Elder. Heraclius had started a revolt against Phocas in 608. Under unknown circumstances, both Fabia and her mother-in-law Epiphania seem to have been captured by Phocas by 610. They spent their captivity in the monastery near Metanoia, and were used as hostages to prevent Heraclius from besieging Constantinople. The two women were eventually released by members of the Green faction of Byzantine chariot racing events. They were delivered to Heraclius to the island of Kalonimus, leaving him free to launch his successful assault. The executors defected to his side and thus allowed him to enter the city without serious resistance. On the 5th of October 610, Heraclius was proclaimed emperor and, on the same day, married Fabia. She took the name Eudokia and was granted the title of Augusta. Eudokia died on the 13th of August 612. According to the Chronographic Syntamon of Ecumenical Patriarch Nicephorus I of Constantinople, the cause of death was epilepsy. According to Nicephorus, her funeral was accompanied with an incident revealing how popular she was with the general populace. A maidservant spat out of an upstairs window while the funeral procession was just below it. The coffin was still open and the saliva reached the robes of the corpse. The crowds took offense and the girl was promptly seized, and they finished her life in an execution by burning. Eudokia was buried in the Church of the Holy Apostles. Heraclius went on to marry his niece Martina. Children. Eudokia and Heraclius had only two children, Eudocia Epiphania, a daughter, born on the 7th of July 611. She was proclaimed Augusta on the 4th of October 612. Heraclius Constantine, a son, who went on to be Emperor Constantine III, born on the 3rd of May 612. Crowned co-emperor on the 22nd of January 613.